Hi, Empress Justice here, and this is what I've learned about earth signs. Now, earth signs, contrary to what many people believe, earth signs were born to receive blessings. They were born to receive the very best of life, not just, in terms of material things, but also in terms of health, in terms of status, in terms of wealth. Earth was built to receive the best of everything when it comes to life in general. And quite often, earth people are quite lucky when it comes to receiving abundance that stands the test of time. With them, it's never a last minute thing or a thing that's unplanned. Earth signs tend to receive blessings that are planned and thought through. And earth signs, I'm gonna be really real with you guys. Earth signs are quite lucky. They're quite magnetic. They actually attract things that are not only fortunate in the moment, but worthwhile long term. So they're actually very fortunate and very abundant. At the same time, they're also very brave and very righteous. A lot of earth signs, they won't admit it to anyone else but themselves. They're not just very picky when it comes to their material experiences. They're very choosy about who is around them according to their own morality, according to their own ethical code. And sometimes morality and their ethical code might not be that far apart, right? Earth signs can be very moral. Earth signs can be the kind of people who always want to do right, regardless of whether or not somebody else is actually watching. So they don't just demand the very best from the world around them. They also demand that of themselves. That's not going to be of surprise to anybody. But what might be a surprise to people is how like abundant they can be and how much they can often magnetize the best of everything to themselves without realizing it. Now, what earth signs actually desire to be, which is interesting, is they desire to be the kind of people that can alchemize negativity. This is one of the reasons why, in spite of the blessings that earth signs often receive, they can be very cynical. It can come across quite negative. It can come across quite pessimistic. But the reason why they're like that, the reason why they spend so much time arguing with success, is not so that they can fail. It's not because they're scared of being happy. It's not because they're scared of being blessed. It's actually the opposite. What they want to be able to do is to alchemize negativity and turn it around so that they can actually win the day, right? So it was never about just being negative for the sake of it with an earth sign. What they want to be able to do is to turn negative situations into a blessing, or turn any flaws or vulnerabilities into a blessing, or eliminate it altogether, so that they can retain their blessings, so that they can retain the wonderful things that they have, not lose them. But unfortunately, earth signs are not very good at arguing with success, and they're not necessarily very good at alchemizing negativity. Okay? So that can be a problem for them. It can be a problem that they're not necessarily that good at alchemizing negativity, because they tend to be stuck on the problem and not necessarily on the solution. Now, the best way for an earth sign to become really skilled at alchemizing the negative, at alchemizing scandal, at alchemizing the taboo aspects of life, the way they become really good at that is through cultivating excellence and discernment. Okay? It's through cultivating excellence in their physical skill and through cultivating emotional discernment, meaning only having people around them that can provide steady, stable, directed energy rather than just chaotic energy. They need to be around people who are strong and steady, who are warm, but who are strong and steady. And they themselves need to embrace their polarity more, because embracing your polarity plus precision of skill, it can make them powerful manifestors. So they're similar to water signs in that way. When they connect with their excellence and they connect with their skill, and they connect with their internal and external sense of purity when they purify themselves both emotionally and physically, by only ensuring that they get the very best of what their body and their spirits need. They can become powerhouses of manifestation. They can become powerhouses of success and getting what they want and having people rally around them. But that purity of what they receive and what they demand of themselves, it has to be ever present. Also, it's important for earth signs to develop their skills of persuasion and to develop their sense of mystery, to develop their sense of, enigmatic presence, to develop their enigmatic presence, to develop their social and political savvy. So it's not even just about being excellent in what you do and how you do it. It's also about being smart about how you socialize with other people and how you connect with other people. Once you do that, it becomes easier to navigate negative situations and to turn them around to your advantage. Okay, so that was for my beautiful earth signs. I have been Empress Justice, and this is what I learned about the earth signs. Take care. Bye bye, darlings.